God is saying to you today, my beloved child, that regardless of the circumstances, I will always have a positive attitude toward you, and I promise that I will always be there for you. By working together, we have the ability to triumph over any challenges and confront the unknown with fortitude and resiliency. I am humbled by the fact that you are a part of my life, and I am thankful for everything that you do. Your sheer presence is a never-ending wellspring of motivation and fortitude, and I am tremendously grateful for the gift of your love and support each and every day. Approach may be crucial for success. Don't be afraid to embrace change and make necessary adjustments to align with the new circumstances. I am here to guide you through this process and ensure that you navigate these changes with grace and wisdom. Be open to the possibilities that arise from this transformation and trust that I am orchestrating events to bring about positive outcomes for you. In the grand tapestry of life, every thread plays a vital role, and every twist and turn serves a purpose. You may not always understand the reasons behind certain events, but trust that I am working behind the scenes to bring about the best possible outcome for you. I appreciate your trust and faith in me during challenging times. Rest assured that I am here for you every step of the way, guiding you through. You should maintain your resolve and take comfort in the knowledge that you are loved, even as you confront the hardships that are unavoidable in life. By working together, we shall emerge more powerful, and our connections will be strengthened. I beseech you, Lord, to lead me through the challenging process of making decisions. Provide me with the wisdom and information I need to align myself with your sacred plan, and guide me through the process. It is my prayer that I may be granted the assurance that I am getting closer to carrying out your will for my life. In the process of getting ready to start on this adventure, I am looking for the wisdom to make the best decisions possible, and I ask for your direction. I pray that you, Lord, will shine your light on me and illuminate my path. As I draw closer to the conclusion of my prayer, I humbly invoke the name of Jesus, to whom we owe our salvation, for everything that I have accomplished on your behalf. I am grateful, and I ask that you put your faith in me. Know that I have considered your situation and devised strategies to assist you in the event that you are going through a challenging time. This video should be shared in order to get the word out, and you should have faith that everything happens for a reason. I am working diligently behind the scenes to make sure that you receive the very best outcome possible. Accept change, make any required adjustments, and maintain an open mind to the opportunities that may present themselves. I will be at your side to assist you walk the way with courage and knowledge, and I will lead you through each stage of the process. You should have faith in the magnificent tapestry that is life, where every thread plays an important function and every twist and turn has a purpose. I'm grateful for the trust and faith that you have placed in me during these difficult times, and I will be here for you every step of the way. When you want to be happy, you should think about believing in something with the purpose of making other people happy. It is possible that this change in viewpoint will have a beneficial effect on your life. One of the most important skills that can contribute to personal development and fulfillment is the ability to accept change and quickly adjust to new circumstances. Because you have an open mind, you're able to completely appreciate the beauty of each day that is currently occurring and successfully handle any problems that may come your way. The ability to have faith in oneself as well as in the assistance of others is a vital trait. Your trust in me is much appreciated, and knowing that I am here to help you navigate the twists and turns that life throws at you is vital. You are a source of comfort and motivation thanks to your understanding and trust. I want to encourage you to fully appreciate the beauty that surrounds you on each new day, because it is a gift. There are a lot of people who find that prayer is a vital part of their life because it gives them a feeling of purpose, connection, and comfort. It is possible for the act of praying to have deep and reassuring consequences, regardless of whether one is requesting aid, expressing appreciation, or seeking guidance. Thank you very much for all of the assistance that you have provided, and I am appreciative of your determination to confront difficulties immediately. It is my belief that you are capable of accomplishing your objectives and living up to your obligations if you are determined and if you follow my advice. It is important to keep in mind that having assistance and counsel from others will not result in any negative outcomes for you. Confronting obstacles with resiliency and allowing your excitement for life to remain strong are both important. Your most heartfelt thanks is recognized, and together we will be able to successfully travel the path that lies ahead. The fact that you take pleasure in what you do reveals your core motivation. When you take this method, there is a significant chance that your plan will be successful. As a consequence of this, it is possible to achieve a powerful combination, including root and satisfaction. Given the current state of events in the global community, it is important to keep in mind that everyone is probably experiencing feelings of weakness. It is essential to keep this knowledge in mind, particularly while discussing the political atmosphere that exists at the present time. The fact that you can triumph over challenges if you have faith is demonstrated by a multitude of examples. Prayer is a powerful and significant discipline. Connecting with God allows one to tap into the limitless strength that He possesses. The strength that God possesses is beyond our comprehension, and it is through this power that He gets His will done. God, I beseech you, please begin a conversation with me. Following the completion of my prayer, I sincerely request that you have faith in me and acknowledge that I am genuine. At this point, I believe that I am worthy of your attention. Never once have I left your side, even when the storms were at their worst. I have always been there for you, providing unflinching support and dedication. Always remember to have faith in me, even when the weather is difficult. Please finish what needs to be done as soon as possible. During our conversations, I went over everything that you need to know in order to fulfill your obligations and accomplish your objectives. As you strive to achieve anything, I hope that this advice will be of use to you. You have the potential to achieve success. My word is that I will protect and stand by you and your loved ones, and I will do so in order to keep the promise that I made to myself last time. Regardless of the circumstances, I will honor this commitment and keep secrets for the rest of my life. You may count on me to maintain my presence by your side, providing you with a shoulder to cry on or support when things get difficult. You may count on me to be your rock, always ready to lend a helping hand whenever it is required. Whenever you require the assistance of a trustworthy individual, I will be there for you. You may count on me to be by your side whenever you require someone to talk to, someone to listen to, or someone to come to for assistance. In spite of the challenging circumstances you are going through, you should never hesitate to seek for assistance when you require it. Always remember to keep the inner fortitude and resolve that you've always possessed. It is important to keep in mind that you are able to take action, and regardless of the circumstances, I will be there to support you and there to assist you. I ask that you keep this in mind at all times. Because I am able to be here for you, you should be aware that the ability to triumph is already within your grasp. Whenever you find yourself in need of assistance or motivation, I'm always here to provide it. For the purpose of making well-informed choices, I am entirely committed to helping you in all of your pursuits and listening to your worries, regardless of whether you are experiencing happiness or distress. During the difficult times, I assure you that I will not let you down or abandon you. Have faith in me, knowing that I will not disappoint you in any way. Since our relationship is built on a strong foundation, you should have faith in me and acknowledge that I am real. Via the establishment of a strong foundation via our marriage, we have been able to weather the storms of life shoulder to shoulder with determination and tenacity. I am here to assist you and talk to you, answering your prayers that have been repressed for a long time. I am here to help you live a complete life, regardless of the difficulties you encounter. I promise to be there for you whenever you require my assistance the most, offering unshakable support to keep you going. Feel free to rely on my assistance and support throughout any difficulties you may have. I am here to lend a helping hand and offer direction. If we work together, we can come up with a plan that will help you conquer any challenges that come your way. You should be aware that you may depend on my assistance at any time and that you are never truly alone. One of the most effective ways to deal with it is to learn to regulate your anger. Please, Heavenly Father, who is in charge of everything in the universe and who watches over us at all times, lead us through this. Majesty, you are both beautiful and generous, and the splendor that you possess has us bowing down to you. I'm excited to begin a new period of my life, and I'm prepared to begin a new chapter in my tale. I approach this new phase with tremendous enthusiasm. Over the course of the past several years, I have been through a number of difficult events that have only served to strengthen me, and I'm extremely grateful for everything that I have accomplished and learned. As soon as the current chapter comes to an end, a new one will instantly start to take shape, and I can't wait to begin the process all over again. I have complete faith that I will be able to triumph over any difficulties that may arise in the years to come, even if they are more difficult. Allow us to rise to the occasion of new beginnings and the countless opportunities that are waiting for us in the future. I am about to leave on my next adventure, and I beseech you, all-powerful animals, to guide the ship and guide me past obstacles that I have never encountered before. Thank you very much for remembering this. It is a true wish of mine. I am grateful that you have paid attention to my inquiry and responded to it. I put my faith in your omnipotent knowledge and the supernatural intervention that will support and guide me as I work through difficult situations. My prayer is that your light would shine brightly on my route and that I will walk with patience, knowing that you are right here with me every step of the way. It is my fervent hope that you will fulfill my request. A wish and prayer of this nature are exactly in line with my most profound goals. I pray that you, Lord, will guide me along the road of your unending compassion and mercy. In the event that you have faith in my genuine effort, I implore you to give this a shot with all the humility that you can come up with. I would appreciate it if you could assist me in ensuring that I do not mistakenly overlook or break the essential ground principles for maintaining continuous and trustworthy communication. Please know that I would be quite grateful for your assistance in remembering and adhering to the essentials. To phrase it another way, I want to make sure that no significant aspects are overlooked while avoiding activities that could potentially cause problems. This work requires your assistance, and I implore you to do it with the utmost gratitude. Acknowledge it. It is my deepest wish to be in constant touch with the streams that pour from your divine presence, which are both refreshing and nourishing. In order to accomplish this goal, I am well aware that I will need to devote myself to the numerous disciplines that are necessary. My heart yearns for that type of bliss, but I am aware that in order to get it, I will need to devote the requisite amount of time and effort to completing the necessary routiness. For me, it is of the utmost importance that you consistently quench my thirst with the spring water that is your presence, and that occurrence has the potential to bring a great deal of joy to my heart. Consequently, I am looking for your aid in ensuring that I continue to be vigilant and careful in my spiritual development and the practices that I engage in on a daily basis. My purpose in doing this is to keep you in my thoughts and sentiments, and to express my thanks from the very depths of my heart for the love that you have shown me throughout the course of my life. One of the things that provides me a great lot of happiness and fulfillment is being in your presence, since your love is a light. I derive joy and satisfaction from our relationship. It is the root of my happiness. One person in my life has been a source of blessing and aid, and there are a lot of others that can help them out in their current situation. We find ourselves in a state of awe when we consider the boundless might of God and His unwavering commitment to His coming. God will always battle for us and do everything in His power to make things better for us no matter what happens. The majority of the time He is there for us, and because He has been so supportive in the past, we are confident that He will never fail to meet our expectations. For those who have confidence in God, you should watch this film in its full. The realization that we are not alone and that God is keeping a watchful eye on us can be both humbling and reassuring respectively. It serves as a reminder of our reliance on God and affords us the comfort of knowing that He is already making preparations for our journey, even if we are unsure of where we are heading. The realization that God is always watching over us and that we are not alone in this world helps to develop our relationship with God, which in turn deepens our romantic connection with Him. Let us subject ourselves to His direction. The Lord possesses an infinite amount of knowledge and charisma, which gives us the assurance that He will invariably lead us through whatever challenge that we face. Taking a deep breath and submitting yourself to His limitless compassion and understanding is really important. Please assist us in putting our sorrows aside and accepting His extraordinary insight and compassion. Take comfort in the knowledge that the Lord possesses both unfathomable wisdom and beautiful beauty. The things should be taken at face value by Him. Your satisfaction, peace, and calmness are all things that the devil, who is the essence of evil, strives to destroy. In his pursuit to deprive you of happiness, contentment, and pleasure, he will not stop at anything. Having the knowledge that Satan is a terrible person encourages his tendency. His ultimate objective is to remove happy memories, so causing you to feel hopeless and wretched and nurturing a sense of powerlessness through his attempts. His wish is for you to continue existing in a state of emptiness. Let yourself unwind and focus your attention on the Lord, who is the source of all good things, and He will shower you with His abundant blessings. As you go about your day's activities, make sure to keep in mind the things that need to be completed during the day. It brings me great joy to inform you that this plan will be carried out by the all-powerful God, and I am happy to share this news with you. God will bless you in ways that are beyond your wildest imagining if you remain vigilant while you are on your usual responsibilities. My confidence that He will be successful in conveying this word is the source of my joy about taking on this responsibility. As you go about your day, give thanks for these gifts and remember that the Almighty is ultimately in charge. This is something you should keep in mind at all times. In each and every circumstance, it is essential to be conscious of this fact. It is imperative that you never forget that the all-powerful God is in charge at all times, and I implore you to do so completely. I want you to know that I do not care about the difficulties that you face. I am confident that God is always with you and watching over you. It is imperative that you have faith in this, and it ought to set your mind at ease, regardless of how difficult the circumstance appears to be. Keep on. You can't give up at this point. Despite the fact that the problem appears to be difficult owing to the difficulties you are experiencing in your life right now, I have a great degree of compassion and empathy for you. There is a possibility of experiencing negative repercussions such as financial strain, health issues, and difficulties in interpersonal relationships. It is not uncommon for people to feel helpless and overwhelmed by these issues. In circumstances like these, it is important to keep in mind that your faith in God provides you the ability to alter the circumstances. Thank you. Every single person who is in need of encouragement receives encouragement from me, and I treasure the prayers that you offer. The ability to persevere in the face of hardship and bring about positive change is a character attribute that can completely transform the game. I am content with your comfort. Whenever you listen to the silent, small voice that resides within you, God is communicating with you right now. It is imperative that you always keep this in mind. His desire is that as you travel through life, His words will fill you with love, compassion, and wisdom, bringing healing benefits, miracles, and graces. He hopes that this will happen during your journey. It is possible that the universe will bestow upon you an infinite number of opportunities if you are willing to open your heart and mind to the United Nations International Organization. In the event that you maintain an open mind and heart to the enlightened gifts that the universe has to offer, you will find that the universe continues to bestow upon you an increasing amount of wealth and happiness. As a consequence of this, you will see that the universe is providing you with an impressive amount of money and happiness. Claiming entitlement and having faith in one's own deservingness are two strategies that can be utilized to accomplish this. Be assertive about your right to what you want, and if you are aware of what it is that you want, you will be able to apply the kind of pressure that will result in you getting what you want. In spite of the unavoidable ups and downs that are a part of life, this energy can assist you in accomplishing your objective, giving you the impression that the waves are striving to envelop you fully. You are in a scenario where things are looking up for you, so there is no need to worry about it as you navigate its rough seas. This is something that individuals who are in awful situations typically prefer. As you confront the waves head-on, it may appear to be terrible and overwhelming, yet the waves are guiding you to your destiny, and you will know it when you feel them. If you would like to serve as a mentor to our Christian community, we would appreciate it if you would subscribe to our channel. According to what Jesus said, "Whoever comes to me will never thirst or go hungry." Matthew 5:27. Even if a revelation does not happen immediately, this is the case. Those individuals who have faith in me will never experience hunger or thirst. To make the most of the opportunity. When you are performing at your highest level, opportunities will present themselves to you. There will no longer be any recording of worldwide monetary obligation, and all expenses will be paid for in cash. This is due to the fact that the full charge method will not necessarily result in an improvement in your financial status in the future. It is up to you to adapt and utilize it in any way that you deem appropriate, provided that you have faith in it. In spite of the fact that things are currently so challenging, my love for you is stronger than ever. When I wag your tail, you should feel the shakes. In accordance with the warning that God has sent to you through this message, you will go through life-altering changes that you could never have anticipated. In light of the fact that God has bestowed upon you a good thing, your mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, and financial well-being will all see an improvement. Due to the fact that God has already instructed you on what you should do, I will never abandon you or allow anybody else to enter. Simply agree with Him and maintain your strength. Put in the effort and have faith in Him rather than worrying about what is going to happen in the future. I am able to guarantee that you will never be alone and that there will always be people around you to assist you in your journey, both in this world and the next. This is a vow I have made to you that I will always be there to defend you. This strategy should be approached in a similar manner. All of the love, healing, and wealth that you have ever desired are within your reach right now. An absolutely magnificent day of the highest possible quality is on its way. When it comes to expressing thanks for love, recuperation, and money, today is going to be a beautiful day. Some people believe that today might not even take place. You might also pray for your own family, who are open to receiving miracles and healing if you truly want them to. An unexpected turn of events has occurred. If you are of the opinion that this is the case, get it straight. There is no way that it could have been a coincidence. You should have faith that everything will turn out for the best in the end. God is planning something very unique for you right now. There is no such opportunity to seize the good fortune and possibilities that are going to come your way in the near future. I'm certain that a substantial gift is on its way to you as a gesture of appreciation for your dependability. Yet, you are completely unaware of the amount of the gift. In light of the fact that people have a tendency to concentrate on the terrible and disregard the wonderful, you should be sure to add your own personal touch by being as literal as possible. God states that it is natural for individuals to have feelings of isolation while they are going through difficult circumstances, but they must always keep in mind that God is with them, regardless of what occurs. Although I am able to love and support you while I am learning it, I would prefer that you learn it. I would like you to be aware of how admiring I am of your achievements. The fact that God has already assembled all of your wishes means that you have no reason to be concerned about the future. Worrying about the future is pointless because there is nothing to be terrified of in the forthcoming time period. Your prayers will have an effect that you did not foresee, as God has demonstrated to me. Your petitions will be heard, and it is possible that this may take place very soon. I was able to catch a peek of my capabilities, and you will be humbled by the compassion I have shown you at this challenging time. As soon as God gives you the assurance that the location you desire will be yours in the near future, you are on the verge of receiving the response to your prayer that you have been looking for with all of your heart. As I take stock of my abilities, I pray for the strength to persevere. I cannot express how grateful I am for your kindness. We are delighted to provide you with these uplifting tunes, as we are confident that they will have a positive influence on your life. You will experience significant changes in your life as a consequence of significant shifts in power. Nevertheless, these shifts will also have an impact on you and urge you forward. These electrical oscillations are the unavoidable consequences of the changes that are about to take place in your life, regardless of whether or not you are aware of them. Their reasons could not reasonably be any other than those listed. To put it succinctly, someone will stare at you as if you were the most significant piece of information in the entire universe. The fact that we have achieved our goal has left us in a state of astonishment and surprise. It is about to be disclosed to you, something that will leave you completely surprised and perplexed. In order to facilitate the transfer of your power to you, you need first open your being and raise your frequency. This will help you get a deeper awareness of your power. Your requests are being taken into consideration, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Do I feel prepared to go on this journey at this very moment? Please make a wish upon a star and wonder at the good fortune that has been bestowed upon you. The Lord has promised that I will make sure of it. I am currently on my way. Prepare to take a deep breath, bask in the glow of your good fortune, and revel in the miracle that is on its way. It is important that you do not miss out on this opportunity to make considerable progress toward your goals just yet, since it may lead you to achieve those goals in the near future. It is the desire of the cosmos that you refrain from worrying about money and have faith that everything will turn out successfully. Getting your hands on something could prove to be advantageous for you, and if you were able to acquire it, you would unquestionably be able to move forward with a request that has never been made before. God says, I know you can't understand what I'm doing, but if you keep praying, it will all make sense. He guarantees that everything will make sense in due time, regardless of how much time passes. People just are unable to comprehend what God is doing, and God is aware of this fact. The fact does not harm him. In the midst of all the excitement, You will believe that this is the most amazing event that has ever occurred, and you will be so proud of your life that you will feel as though you are about to burst with delight at how quickly everything is occurring, because it will appear to you that every planet in the universe has been taken away for you to enjoy everything in such a short amount of time. You need to be prepared for it to happen to you. This is because it will be as if every planet in the cosmos has been taken away. You should mentally get yourself ready for it to actually take place. Affirm that this occurrence will take place in the not too distant future, and when it does take place in your life, as a direct result of your affirmations, accept full responsibility for the reality that it has brought about. In a relatively short amount of time, you will be able to obtain some of the benefits as a result of your prompt action, and the journey that leads to the acquisition of these benefits will be filled with gratitude. Having a mindset that is full of self-assurance, clinging to something tenaciously, and riding the waves to victory are the most effective strategies to triumph over any challenge. When you look back on your life, you might come to the realization that you have made mistakes on occasion, that you wish you hadn't done certain things, and that you didn't take advantage of some opportunities that could have been yours. In addition, you may come to terms with the fact that you have already surpassed the favorable probability that may have worked in your favor. You must never lose sight of the fact that you are the most important thing in the world, and if you believe that Jesus is the Lord, you must always keep in mind that nothing else is more important than you. You will never be able to find anything that can compare to who you are, no matter how hard you try. Therefore, remember this at all times. You are greater than the issues you or someone else is facing. It is critical to acknowledge the strength and resilience that may already exist within you as you have grown and changed through your past experiences. Even if problems and difficulties arise in the future, you have the power to make your height and weight far greater than the depth and breadth of whatever anger you may be feeling. This is the case even if concerns and anxieties are likely to come to fruition at some point in the future. You could discover that you have feelings of inadequacy and vulnerability as a result of facing your problems. The reason for this is because facing your problems head-on might potentially expose you to further danger. But remember that you are a far stronger and bigger being than your worries. No matter how bad things become, remember this at all times. It is crucial. You will be able to overcome every obstacle that comes your way, thanks to your unwavering commitment and incredible strength. Please subscribe to get more of God's words, and may the Lord bless you while you watch. Thank you. If you think this holy video had helped you in any way, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so we can help more people. Though our video, hit a like button and comment. Amen.